The stream has begun. I am a hyped boy today, chat, because I'm gonna have to give you guys a little bit of a backstory here. So yesterday, I was doing something, and I'll show what I was doing a little later on. You might have seen it there, but I was doing stuff, and because I couldn't stream, but that didn't mean I couldn't play the game. It's just that it was a busy day, and so I had to play it in like 30-minute increments. But I played a little bit. I did some stuff. And I closed the game. Just a little bit of backstory here. I closed the game, and I was like, yeah, this is good. I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to finish what I was doing tomorrow, and I'm going to stream. And so I turn on the PC today, and I try and launch the game. And it tells me there's a fault with Steampunk Craft. And it's just Steampunk Craft. My launcher works fine. I launched Deceased Craft. But the game, this mod pack, doesn't want to launch. And so I look at that, and I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna suck. And so I stayed, and I've wasted 4 hours trying to fix it. And I literally just did. And I launched the game, and the moment I saw that the game's launching, I opened OBS, and we're now streaming. This was not planned. Today we were going to be going exploring, but I don't have the time for that anymore, and also, I just need to play this now because I'm terrified. I'm just scared it's going to break again. But I fixed it, and I am a genius. I have redeemed myself for forgetting my back tank over 10 million times. Okay, chat? Anybody who wants to say otherwise? Well, too bad. Anyway, so what was I doing? That's kind of the good question. You know how I was saying, yeah, we're gonna make like a cool building for like Tetra stuff and things. Well, that's what I've done. I have done a bit of off-camera building, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look, it's all my own design. Okay, that's not true. I think that's too much of a lie. I don't think anybody is gonna believe that. But yes, I have followed a tutorial because I suck at building, and so I had to. But anyway, we have made ourselves an epic building. And this is where I'm going to put all the Tetris stuff. And I've decided, you know what, let's do this on camera. Because I don't know what to do. I have like an hour to stream because, well, I was supposed to have more. But again, the freaking mod pack broke. So there's that. And yes, I have done some off-camera building. Now, if you guys don't like it, that's too bad. I did say it was going to be a traditional Japanese blacksmith. If you don't like it, too bad. But anyway, so I'm just going to put all the things in there. We're going to do some things. And I've also done some research. We're going to have to talk about that as well. It's going to be an interesting episode today. Again, I did not plan it at all. Like, at all. I was going to explore. But this is what happened. So, it is what it is. Now, before I start with anything, I want to just put her things. Man, I'm so relieved. You don't understand. I've been working on this for the past 4 hours. And you know what's the scariest part is? I got the mod to work, but it was a new instance, so it didn't have the world on it. It was like it did not have the world. Wait. Oh, that's pretty cool. H opens my tempad. Anyway, you don't understand, guys. I'm terrified. I got terrified out of my soul just now. But we're good, because I'm just that intelligent. I have redeemed myself, chat. I have redeemed myself. Now, this is all building materials that I haven't used and maybe will use. That's why I'm just going to keep them in the backpack. For now, though, we're just going to start on our moving of Tetra things. But yeah. Sorry I'm streaming right now. My laptop doesn't want to load chat again. This is the most scuffed channel on YouTube, chat. Now, if that does not deserve a subscription, I do not know what does. But I'm just going to move all of this stuff in there. Now, I was wondering if we should make 2 hammers. So, like, have one here and then another one maybe here. So that, because I don't think we're going to be able to fit all the scrolls in one place. But we're going to figure that out later on. I actually don't know how much time I have to stream. Let's check. Let us make a quick check. I have an hour and 20 minutes, which means the stream is going to be about an hour. Again, it was not planned, chat. This was not a part of my master plan, although I made it a part of my master plan. I am good at this stuff. Anyway, let us start moving this. And while we're doing so, I can start talking about the things I have discovered. Now, if you remember, we had this stuff called witherite. If we go blade, just whatever blade, and then go all the way to ores, this thing, witherite saber. Well, it's going to be a witherite katana, but you know. And we have a forged steel right now. This is a little better, but to get it, you need to fight a boss, and that boss is a wither. Basically, it's a more ridiculous wither. I should not break that. I should like get all the modules from it first before I break it. I think that's a smart idea. What was it? Claw. There we go. And you can fight that boss with a mech eye, I believe it was. No, it doesn't exist here. It was some eye. Let's just eye. Blazing eye. Eye of Ender. Eye of Void. Eye of Flame. Ah, Eye of Mech. This thing. We need to make this to get to the guy. So we could make that, and it is an easy boss. It is actually a very easy boss because it's basically the Wither, and the Wither is a fairly easy boss. I think with all the things we have, we really shouldn't have any problems with a Wither. You know, that's just my guess, and I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I do believe in that, so yeah. And then let's just break this. Alright, now you will see this like monstrosity. I just wanted to check all of my scrolls if they were working. I think they are, and I don't think they all have to be displayed on like a stand or whatever, the way I had it over there. So I think that's good. Now, where do I put this? I could always close these. Not those, but these can be closed, and I can add some more over here. So I can make modifications to this. It's just, I have built it from a tutorial. I have had some things that are, you know, I've decided are just gonna look better. Like, for example, the calcite. If you write Japanese blacksmith in Google, you're probably gonna see this pretty quickly. But this is normally white concrete, and I don't like white concrete because it has no texture in the most literal sense possible. It just doesn't have a texture. So I've used calcite instead, and I honestly think it looks better. I think it looks more worn down, you know. It's in use, so we could put it in here. Like there, for example. We could... I don't have to have these lanterns, because under these there's like a bunch of glowstone, so it's not like light sources should be a problem in any way, shape, or form, but yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. To be honest, I am. The other question is, do I want to have multiple hammers? Do I think I can put all of these scrolls on one wall? And the answer is no. I want to check something. Can I put scrolls on non-full blocks? Let's see. You know what? No, I was gonna say let's just get all of them, put them in the backpack. That's gonna be it. No, we can do that. Just break all of these. And then break... Should probably not use my silk touch hammer for this, but it's fine. We can always repair it, chat. We can always have it repaired. And now I'm just gonna... Nope, that was the wrong thing. Epic. Everything is now in the backpack, so if I decide that I need it, we can always fetch it. Also, get rid of this. And now we have a blank wall there. I can decide what to do with that at any point. But yes, I was thinking of making it here, over like on this side. But I think this is better because the waterfall and it's like close to a mountain. If you want to see the back, I've basically done 0 terraforming, so it's the same. There's nothing new. Here's the roof if you're interested. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I'm just overhyped. This was not planned. I didn't have time to do any sort of planning. But anyway, for the, whatever the igneous. And if you're wondering what igneous is that boss that we need for Ignitium, or, yeah, Ignitium, I believe is called. Let's see if I can find it, though. There it is, Ignitium. We need to fight a boss for this in the Nether, and the boss is very difficult. And I don't think it's worth it. Because the Wither, this guy, he has basically the same damage. It's a very small increase. But then we have Ethereum, wherever Ethereum is. Ethereum. And Ethereum is just better. And Ethereum is just found in end cities. Like, I don't have to fight anything. You know, I don't have to risk my life for anything. And thus, I think it's just a smarter idea. But, if we're not fighting Igneous, I want to go for the Wither. Or the Witherite. And, you know, you might say, oh, but Dan, it's just a 0.5 increase. And yes, sure. And if you lose your hone on your sword from changing the blade, I will not do it. We will test this on our favorite test sword when I put all the things together here. But until then, I'm just gonna do nothing. Let's just see. You can't put it on non-full blocks. Yeah, that's a bit of an annoying thing. I'm just trying to think. We can always use the crafting table as well, like this thing over here, because it's not this tier 7 hammer, tier 6, tier 7 hammer. It's only really necessary for some things. I don't really have to have it. In fact, it's a bad idea for us to use it for everything, because these are impossible to get. I've talked about this before, but we basically can't recharge these at any point in our life, so we should be careful with those. Last thing, and I saw this here, Nefarious. See this? Only those who bear the 7 curses? Well, apparently the 7 curses is a ring, and you can only obtain it at the start, if you have to choose it. 7 curses ring. There it is. You can only do this if you choose it at the start. And if you remember, at the start of the series, we had a choice between this, which was like named Hardcore, and Normal. And I think I chose Normal, and we got some sort of book, which I have no idea where I've left. It was like Knowledge. No? Hungering Knowledge. I don't remember, but it was some like book of a bunch of stuff. Was it Ancient? Let's see. Ancient. No. What was it? Enigmatic. Like this thing. The Acknowledgement. And we chose this instead of because this was normal. I thought us choosing the ring was going to make this world into hardcore. And there's a reason, chat. I don't have this world in hardcore. I don't want to lose it. I love this mod pack. I don't want to lose this mod. So I have made the decision not to do it. Now we could... I think the crafting table is going to go better there. I think we should have the hammer over here. We could always fill this stuff up over here. I don't have to have it this way, but I kind of like it the way it is. If I place the thing here, we have the hammer over here, except one down. That looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Because it's super low down. If it's here, we don't have as much space. I could always just get rid of these. I don't have to have these. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of these. And just replace... Just maybe... What do? I want to keep the blackstone visible. What if I made this magma block? Oh my god, my inventory is absolutely fricked. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I picked everything up. No, I didn't. I didn't pick the one thing that I wanted to pick up. We just have a temporary block. And then... Look at me using building terminology. Place that there. And now, I'm just going to place the slab here, and we're just going to use this area as a sort of place for scrolls and epic stuff. So let's place this. I'm going to have to move this lantern somewhere, but that's fine. There is everything. And now we can just have the scrolls on these, I guess, windows. I could always change these. Doesn't have to be windows there. I just kind of want them to be windows. Also, open these up. And then we can just have a normal crafting table over there. Let me just take that, see how it looks. I've already turned this into a workbench. I have no idea when. I probably misclicked with a hammer or something, chat. Let me see if I do actually have a chat. I don't expect it. I didn't expect to even stream today, so, you know, there is that. But, yeah. Just keep going. Alright. Do I like that there? I just don't know what I feel about, like, having this be so low. Because, realistically, I'd have it, like, there, for example, but then I have no place to put all the scrolls. Also, there's this. I think this has to be filled up. I didn't finish the tutorial. I had to finish it today. That was the point. And then I was going to stream with exploration, but I spent all my time fixing the freaking launcher. Let me place all these things. I think I'll leave the lubricant, because apparently this thing does jam, but you fix it by just whacking the hammer with another hammer. And it could be a level 1 hammer. It doesn't matter. So I think I'm just not gonna mind that. Just put a bunch of... I mean, we can have this for now. But I don't know if we're gonna need a tier 7 hammer for anything. I'm guessing all this, like, epic, super expensive Tetra scrolls, like these things, rending scissors, and the crucible, which every time I swear I have, but apparently I don't. Let me just go back. This is what I want to make, because this apparently is an upgrade for the Murasama. I think it could be pretty cool. I'm going to have to make another Murasama scroll, which is very unfortunate because it's very expensive, but it's not the biggest of deals. We're going to make all this stuff, chat. All of this is going to be made, as well as, and I realized, or not realized, but I learned about this later. These things, all of these, which we got, ancient schematics, this is all, like, very interesting, sort of, like, epic weapons and tools that you can make. They're basically like the scrolls, except you have to find them in the place and take them. So we're gonna make those as well, chat. I'm gonna have to. Honestly, I'm sorry so many episodes are like dedicated to this mod, but I love it. It's too good, man. It's too good. Okay. Now I need to place all of my I just placed it in here. Oh god, Tetra. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's probably this. Let's see. Do I have these? Sturdy guard, maces, key guards, throwing knife. I already have that. And halberds. I guess it was the halberds. Okay. Put the throwing knife in there. Okay, let's oh, I should also leave some other things. Let me just place that in there. No, wait. I don't have to do that. There we go. It's turning nighttime again, so that's epic. I really should have streamed making this, by the way. I wish I could, because it was a funny experience. There was a lot of funny moments, and you're never going to get to see them. Haha, get fricked, idiots. I can't believe it, man. Imagine not being me streaming. Unbelievable. Okay. And then there's the question of, do I just have another hammer over here, which is a tier 7? I could. It is a possibility. How many batteries do I have? I should just have this, like, copy-paste. I constantly write this down. Oh, another thing. While I was mining Deep Slate, I got this. Geode. I don't know what this does. But it seems interesting. Apparently you have to crack it open at a workbench. So I'm guessing we can just do that at our, thing. We have not many batteries. Oh. Oh, wow. Never mind. I have quite a bit. Well, I was worried for nothing then. That's good. Look, that's a problem I wish to have, okay? Having too much resources is always going to be better than not having enough resources. Anyway. I'm just wondering what to do on this side. I could always, like, change the scrolls. Like, have the main scrolls I'm going to use here, and then just have a couple just stuck over here. I could have that. I also don't know the range. Oh. Wait. Oh, this is a carpet. I forgot. This is a problem. Every action that requires my brain is very difficult, unless it's to fix a mod pack. I'm not gonna stop with that, chat. I'm too happy with myself. Okay, my ego has grown to critical mass, and thus it shall not be extinguished until I try and launch the mod pack tomorrow and it's broken. Anyway, okay. Well, we can have some scrolls over here. Let me have like the main stuff, like sturdy guard. Not maces, battle axes, guild 3. Still don't know what this is used for. An enchanted scroll that makes it possible to hone the magic capacity of a module. Wait, what? Also, why am I using guild 3? I have a guild 4. Anyway, I'll put it on. Also, I'm gonna have to move this lantern. Oh, cool. Well, I guess that kind of breaks the magic a little. No, it's fine. It's fine. Wow, that's a pretty cool thing. Look at that. There's like a pole that's supporting it. That's pretty cool. Where's my... Wait. Oh, I have multiple sturdy guards. Well, why do I have this then? I was pretty sure I did like a whole cleaning up of my inventory. Not inventory. Scrolls that I'm using, but I guess I didn't. We have... I don't know what Howling Blade does. I have Howling Blade on this, but I really don't know what it does. I think it allows you to swing it when you're offhanding it, because, look, I can't swing my Murasama when it's offhand. And there's an interesting symbol. Oh, look at that. It's like charging up. I don't understand. What? I'm confused. This also seems to lose durability. 87. No, it's fine. Okay. Well, do I have this honed? 75. When did I use that to actually do stuff? Anyway. Let me check if I have any chat. Nope. Still good. I love how not having a chat is a curse and a blessing at the same time. Quite funny. Okay. Can I find my Murasama, please? Thank you. Nope. We're having Murasama in the middle. Yeah. And then War Picks, Gursamers. Don't know how to pronounce that. Probably shouldn't have even tried, but it's fine. Key Guards. I want this. I'm basically just gonna put all of the sword stuff here. War sickles. How do you make war sickles? Warforging, a double-headed tool, makes it much more effective in combat. This provides... Can I... Warhammers, war picks, claws, gusamares, war sickles. Sweeping increased sweep damage and range. Ability, Reap. Hits targets in an area. Kills empower the wielder. Huh. So like what? I get strength if I kill stuff? That sounds pretty cool. Exhilaration. Empowers abilities when used successfully. How do I make war sickles? This is also a chapter 7 scroll, which means it's quite cool and epic and important. War picks, war hammers, katana blade, throwing knife. I do actually have a throwing knife, by the way, if you're interested to see how it works. let's see, throwing knife. There it is. Look at this. It's like a trident. That's all there is to it. I don't know what you expected. Okay. Halberds, maces. Okay, all this stuff can go on other walls. I'm just gonna have like this whole place covered in all sorts of like scrolls and epic stuff. So there's that. I don't think I need all this guild stuff. I mean, I'll put it on, I guess. I don't know if that counts, but I'll just leave it there. And what else? Throwing blade? No. Howling blade. I don't know what it does, but I'll just leave it up there. And then all the other things, I'm just going to have to... Oh, this thing. How about we have this in the center? Like that. Yeah, we can also make a pedestal, maybe. Some, like, cool place for it. Just leave all this stuff. I need food. Do I have any food? I do. Let me just see what sort of food I have. Is there like hashtag food? Oh, there is. That's pretty cool. All right, I have a ridiculous amount of potatoes, a good amount of bread, but I want to keep this in the case I want to do villagers. I actually don't have as much food as I thought. Some like pumpkin pie. Not as much food as I thought I had, gotta say. 5? That's a lot. Let's just have golden carrots, it's fine. Okay. And also, fill this up. Why do I even care that... I don't need to carry this anymore. It was a good gun, until I made this, and it's just better. So, you know, we're gonna experience that, but that's okay. We're improving ourselves, chat, which means we're doing something correctly. And now I'm just gonna get all the scrolls and just place them all over the place. You know, it's like an actual blacksmith. Is that all the scrolls? No. I was gonna say, I swear I had more. And then one there maybe. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And now when we get some more scrolls, we can always put them on there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let me go check real quick my sprout farm. I really don't think I need this anymore. Like, I'm fully okay with the amount of sprouts I have. I don't even use these anymore. I just have fire res. But hey, are you sure you want to go there, sir? I would advise taking an air tank and a lantern. You can have mine if you want. I don't really, as I said, don't really use it anymore. Put the sticks in there. Okay, well, if I have everything done, let us start looking at stuff. So, yeah, we can't get nefarious, but before you get depressed, you should have in mind, I'm just going to show up the Ring of 7 Curses up again. Shift. What did I do? Okay, look at this. Double damage from any source. Neutral creatures are attacking you. Armor is 30% less effective, and monsters receive 50% damage. Think about that. With 30% damage, let's go here and try and find our favorite nefarious stuff. See, this does 14.5, and that seems like a ridiculously good amount, which is actually kind of interesting, because wasn't Ethereum like a little worse? Yeah. But that, 14.5, they receive 50% of that. So it actually does 7.25, which is much worse. So yeah, technically we have a sword that does a lot of damage, but it doesn't actually do a lot of damage. And so it's fine. It's okay. It's just a scam. And I mean, if it's a very much a the grapes were gonna be sour anyway moment. I couldn't get what I want, and now it just sucks. But that's a fine way to think, in my opinion. What do we have here? I don't know. We're gonna decide this later on. Now, I do want to do some experimenting. You know, I should probably have like a chest here with like stuff. like, materials. Because now every time I want to do something, I'm going to have to dash twice to get all the materials. Do I want to do that every time? I don't know. Let's get a diamond. And I'm going to make this into a diamond sword just so that it has some more durability. Actually, let's be efficient with this. Where is diamonds? I can actually also even go with short blade with this. Because this is a short blade. We have diamonds. Diamond short blade does 5.5 damage. It's a bit worse. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Dash. Vobrivium. We can have a Vobrivium blade, chat. What am I even doing? Bro, I have 100 diamonds. I'm good. I'm okay. Also, let me get my other hammer. Okay, now, this is 75 out of 370 honed. If I changed the blade, I need a short blade. If I change the blade, does it remove the hone? No. I'm gonna change every part on this thing, chat. I'm going to experiment with this, because if we can just keep making this thing better and better, I'm gonna go make some villagers to have the enchantments ready at all times, and we're just gonna use this all the time. This is our final Murasama, which makes it a little worse, because I have this one. I could have used this one originally. But you know, I think this is fine. Like, this is kind of our original. It's kind of like what not to do. We can even have, like, an item frame. Yeah, let's have an item frame in the blacksmith. Item, frick. Type, please type, item frame. Have one of these. And we can just have our first ever sword ever made on display. We know what not to do again. It's gonna be great. Before that, I'm just gonna get like a bunch of things. I want to see if I can make this thing into something like... I can see if the honing is gonna go away. That's what I'm trying to say here. Let's change the handle. Flimsy handle. Simple hilt. Make a bamboo handle. And my hone is still a thing. How does it decide? That's my question. I'm wondering, I want to make this... Can I... do I like that there? Not really. Oh, let's have it up there. This is the correct one? Yes. Yeah. And we can rotate it a little bit. We just have it there as a sort of thing. Oh, no, wait. I have a pedestal for this. I totally forgot about that. I've had this stick. Okay, I'm putting this back. Do I have another pedestal? Pedestal. No. Wait. How do you make one? It's pretty expensive, actually. I wouldn't have made one, but I gotta say, it's a bit expensive. I'm sure we can find... Oh, this is from the better end. I know what this is. I'm sure... Can I... Oh, so these are just the same. Okay, we're gonna get this, chat. I know this stick has been here for a while. Nah, whatever. We'll get another one eventually. Just have it there for now. Okay. I want to see if we can have, like, some passive effects from this, like luck or something. Because we have this over here. And it just kind of doesn't have a use right now, if you know what I mean. It is just a literal extra armor piece for me to hold in my offhand. So I just want to see if we can have something that increases, like, our luck or something like that. Just go through all of these and look at, like, extra effects. Stability, don't care about that. Stability, Stormcaller, nah, never doing that again. We have learned our mistake. Stun. I don't know if this effect applies if I'm not actually using the sword, so... And I can't even get this. This is like... What was it, like... Venus? We're far from Venus. I don't even know how to get to Venus, chat. Penetrating. Don't really know what that does. Really, there's just no, like, a luck attribute or anything like that. Well, I mean, in that case... Yeah, I think they all just kind of have the same things. Okay. Well, I mean, in that case, I'm just not going to change a lot of things. But I want to make some gold stuff. I just want to change the entire sword. And see if the hone is going to remain. We're doing, like, the ship conundrum. I could always make another sword. Actually, that's fair. Do I have any other swords that I have tetrad? This is honed. I'm going to change every part of this sword. Every single thing is going to get changed. And I want to see if it's going to remain the same or not. No, I should have kept some of the... actually, I'm not going to use gold for this. I have a lot more... Well, I can always just use stone. Yeah, let's just use stone. Get some leather. And then, what else? I think that's everything. I'm just going to change every part of this, chat. Let me get this back. And now we have... Yeah, this is another thing I tried. Not a clue what this does. It says, like, some sort of... I think it was jank. I think that was what it was. Ender Pearl. There it is. Jank 2. And I thought the idea was like, oh, you hit something and you're going to teleport somewhere. You get hit and you're going to teleport somewhere. And then I was like, none of those work. So what if I just do this? And then this didn't work either. Let's break this. Oh. Well, I expected a bit more. I'm going to be honest. But hey, it's fine. Let's... Can I actually use redstone in these? Anyway, I'm going to change everything. Iron throwing knife. This is going to become a short blade. Because it takes the least resources. And I am a stingy man. Stone blade. Then handle. We're going to have this become bamboo. It still has its own progress. 10 out of 240. And then wrap hilt. I need 2 for that. Why is it now 12? Oh, it keeps the 2. It keeps percentage. That's how it works. So if I keep adding stuff, counterweight, and I just put a rock there, I just have, I don't know, a 4-finger ring made out of rock. Can't do that, apparently. I just have a fuller made out of rock. Can't have that either. Wait, I can't? Okay, what about Howling Blade? Okay, whatever. I think that is how it works then. It's kind of a... Also, does this... Wait. Oh, it's no longer a throwing blade. So I guess it keeps percentage. In which case, we can actually just keep using our Murasama. Cool. I like that. I like that. There's more pillagers. Which I don't like, specifically, but... Just chilling over there. Anyway. Okay. Well, that is what I wanted to check. And it seems that it is the way I thought it was. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now, for these sockets, there is a thing. Why did I put my sword in the chest? I wanted to show you one more thing. It's, you can have a... I think it was this? Yes, the Sturdy Guard. Sturdy Guard is like a shield. And I was wondering, I actually think I have a sword with Sturdy Guard. Let me just go check real quick. It's basically like 1.8 sword blocking. And I think that could be quite useful. There it is. No, it's not this. Yeah, it's not this. Sword. I've just been doing a stupid amount of experiments. I think it's this. Yeah. You can just hold this as like a shield. And I've been wondering if we should do the same for a Murasama. Because I know the reach sounds cool. And it is. It is definitely cool. The problem I have with the reach, though, is that it doesn't it's cool. However, I can't get used to it. It's kind of a thing which I'm not using, and it's also a thing of like, do I want to get used to it? Because I'm already pretty bad at PvP. If I get used to having range, I'm going to become even worse. So I've been wondering if we want to have a socket in the first place. Because so far, it's looking like a socket is pretty useless. Because look at all the sockets. All the sockets seem to have no sort of, like, great benefit. We have this, which I have no clue what it does. It says Evoking Maw, which I'm guessing is like an evoker's, like, crocodile teeth thing. I don't know. I'm going out of nothing here. Have no idea what Inuit does. Don't know what all of these stats do either. I think it just kind of makes it like... I think this is like a level of tool. Like how you need a cutting blade, and for a cutting blade you need it to be tier 1, and tier 1 is a stone, and you know, that way. How are these guys just making it closer and closer? Hello. Would you mind? No, it seems we're good. Then we have uranium, which seems like a bad idea because blazing. I don't like that very much. This is also blazing. Amethyst is what increases our reach. I don't understand this. A nether star. A freaking nether star. It does nothing except add a bit of durability. Seriously. Are you kidding me right now? Amethyst Plus. I think this is what you could get from, like, these ores, or geodes that I just broke. But I didn't get one, because obviously I wouldn't. I wonder if Inuit, because I know Lapis has Inuit. There it is. So I'm wondering if it's like enchantment power. Like you can get better enchants on it or something. You can always test it, but anyway. Some quartz, diamonds, which just adds a bunch of stuff. Occult gem, again, same thing. This has lifesteal, but also decaying, and I think decaying is just... doesn't sound very good, does it? So all of these sockets just kind of seem like they're kind of useless. I know the lifesteal one sounds good, this thing, but I don't think we need it. I don't think we need to have it. And that's the thing, we need to make these decisions. Do we need lifesteal? And I don't think we do. I don't think we do need lifesteal, because think about it. If I just have more protection, I'm not going to lose the health, which I'm going to need to later regain through lifesteal. In which case, why would I just not go for a normal guard? You know? I think it makes sense. I believe it makes sense. But hey, I might be stupid. That is always an option with the Dan Striker YouTube channel. Binding. Oh, this is... What? Oh, this is just integrity. Don't really care very much. Wide guard. We can't... I know you're going to say, Dan, just go for a wide guard. I don't want to. Because this thing, when we put it in our offhand, you're going to see our armor goes up. If I have another sword with a guard on it, I actually have one. Let's, I have a lot of swords, chat. I've been absolutely obsessed with this mod. Look at this. This has a gold thing. It lowers my thing. But if I go off it, no longer do I get the benefits from the short blade. So it's kind of a stupid idea. I don't see why I would ever do that. You know? Like, why would I ever frick myself up by using a sword with a guard? And so that's why I've been wondering, maybe we should just go for blocks. Because it's a shield. But also, I think it's cool because it's a katana, and, you know, katana parrying and all that stuff. I think I've watched too much Sekiro or Ghost of Tsushima or whatever Japanese fighting game there is. That is the thing that I've been wondering. If we should just have a guard. Also, it seems that the guards don't matter very much because I have a forged steel guard on this, and it doesn't appear that it makes a difference. It doesn't seem like it, because I'm pretty sure I can put whatever material I want, and it's going to be the same. Let's just get some iron, and if I go back, put the iron in there, what changes? Nope. Guard. Sturdy guard. What does key guard do again? Protect the hand as well as giving the player special moxie. I've never heard that word before in my life. I have to say. Never ever have I heard it before. So, I guess it's something cool. I mean, considering it is like a gold thing, maybe it's good, but who knows. This is the thing I'm wondering about. But let's check. If I let me have another blade actually. We can take our stone blade back. Stone sword. I think it's this gold tuba guard. And then place that in there. And now if I do, what was it? Wide guard. Place this in here. Craft it. And then we go back. Wide guard. I should have taken another material. See, I think we really should have a place there for like all this. I don't know if you can make wireless connectors for this stuff. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. Let's see. Tom's Simple Storage, I think. So, Tom... Okay. Didn't we have, like... Oh, inventory cable connector. Maybe it's this. Anywhere in the same dimension. Advanced wireless terminal. Range 64 blocks. Maybe we want this. Wireless terminal. Reach 16 blocks. I'm gonna have to check all that stuff, chat. We're gonna try it out. Because if we can just have like all of our stuff just kind of at our place, that could be pretty cool. I'm just gonna get... Oh, I already had stone. Let me get some, I don't know, gold, maybe. Just in case. You're just gonna be annoying, aren't you? So. Now. This... Oh, it shows it. Look at that. So it does matter what we have as a thing. No, wait. This is... I'm such a stupid idiot. This is not even the correct sword. I needed the block one. Chat, why do I even have subscribers? I know they're not many, but why? I don't understand. I'm the biggest idiot to ever touch a game. Not just this game, any game. Where is my blocky one? White iron guard, that's not it. This is it. Please, if you shoot me, I'm going to have to one-tap you. I don't want to one-tap you, okay? Please, I want to allow you to keep your dignity. Thank you. That was a good conversation. Alright. Sturdy guard. If I put iron in there... No. Sturdy guard. Iron. I guess it's just a matter of, like... It gives you the things it normally does. Like, gold gives you stability. Vobrivium's gonna give me freaking... lightning stuff. Maybe that's how it works. In which case, let's see. What were the different materials? Can we get, like, something with lifesteal, maybe? That could be pretty cool. You know, just have lifesteal along with our socket. Wait, I just realized we're gonna lose the socket anyway. Oh, attack range. 3.5... Huh? 3.5 attack range. I'm sorry, what? This is Aether stuff. It also seems to have the same damage as Forged Steel. Oh, no, it's more. Oh, wait, this is a lot better. Wait a minute. What? Look at this. It says my +2 and then plus 2.5. Huh? Oh. Oh, it does more damage. Oh, I was I was gonna say, okay, so it is worse in terms of damage. It decreases our attack speed a lot. Wait, is that a good thing? I don't know how that works. Okay, well, if I can get some attack range, that would be absolutely epic. Just keep our Forged Steel there. Oh, magic capacity. We might want this. Because we are... Oh, another thing I noticed, chat. See, when we have... when we have this thing, and we want to enchant it using our blade, if we put a book in there, it's going to say, I've ran out of magic capacity. Which, it's true. I'm going to show you this real quick. This series has become a Tetra tutorial at this point. And I don't mind. I really do not mind. Let's get some mending. I'm not actually going to apply it, because, again, we're going to be changing this pretty soon. But look at this. Minus 50, and we go into the minuses. And so, this is why I lost my first ever blade. I had a Looting 3 Slayer 4 before. And I tried to put mending here, and it was like, oh no, you don't have enough magic capacity. And so I put a gold hilt instead of a bamboo one. And it reset my enchants. But because I did that, now we can enchant this, and it has its own magic capacity. So we can actually do that. Which is very interesting, because it means my grip loop... Oh, it can't be enchanted. Never mind. But, yeah, it's an interesting thing to see. So, it's going to be good to know for the future. You know, instead of me wasting my nice enchantments. Why does he just stare at me? Is it the trapdoor? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't try to fight them, because I'm going to get bad omen, and I'm never going to be able to get to my villagers ever again. That does not sound very good, per se. Okay, so having this Forged Steel guard was just a waste of my Forged Steel. I mean, it's not like Forged Steel is necessary for a lot of things. The thing with Witherite is that we get 9 for a boss, and it's guaranteed. We get a full block. So I could do some experimentation with it. I really want to fight this, because we need a Nether Star to activate it, but it's not like Nether Stars are the most useful thing in the world, because they just aren't. There's so little things you can use Nether Stars for. Like, oh yes, everlasting upgrade. My backpack becomes indestructible. That actually doesn't sound that bad, but it's 4 Nether Stars. I think that's a bit much. Then we have Heart of the Cosmos. Not idea what this does. Not an idea. The Eternal Cake. Wow, Kodako would love that. And then just this, which we're never gonna know what it says, I guess. And then this, which we're never gonna... Oh, I love this mod. This Enigmatic Legacy is the best mod ever. You need the ring for like half the things. Which means you have to struggle a lot during the entire playthrough. Obviously, we can make a beacon. Transmutation table. Not a clue what this is used for. Yeah, all of the Nether Star recipes are Enigmatic Legacy. Don't really care very much. I don't know what this is. Ragnarok's Edge. Can you make a sword with this? No. Just an epic edge, guys. It's... God, my comment section, it's gonna be in shambles. We have enough Wither Skeletons to do 2 Withers, but if we go Witherite... Can you make armor with this stuff? Oh, you can make guns with this. Ah, see, this is useful to know. No. Oh, it's just because they're... Because they're weak to Wither. I was gonna say, wait, I already have this stuff. Never mind. Wither Assault Shoulder Weapon. Interesting. But this is what we get. And we get it from this man. Which is basically... I know it looks scary, chat. I know. Very scary stuff. But it's actually like a Wither. It's basically the same fight. I think we should do this. Because, like, all of the blades and, like, the stuff we're going to be able to do with it could absolutely be mega. And I can always make the eye. We're going to have to fight a Wither for that. Which, I'm not sure how good I feel about that. But, I mean, also, we have this. Which the Wither is going to be weak to. So, maybe it's not going to be that bad of an idea. Maybe it won't be. We can always go fight Igneous, but I'm gonna die, so I don't think we should. And especially considering, like, it's not even the best. Ethereum is better. So why in the world would I ever fight Igneous? That's just the... Yeah, Ignitium seems to be, like, the second best material. Very interesting stuff. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know what else I can do. Like, unless I do some progress. And the reason I don't want to do progress right now is because, well, there's nobody watching the stream, and there was nobody that knew that this stream was going to happen, not even me. So, I don't want to do, like, stuff that is super big and important. Why the hell does this have such a slow attack speed? 0.35 attack speed, wow. Now, that's some incredible stuff right there. Alright. Well... I'm trying to think, what else can I do? I think that's all. I think we should just go for this, witherite stuff. I don't see why not. It seems like a useful... What in the... What the frick is this? Just a wither skeleton skull with a frickin' candle on top. This is a serious mod pack, guys. This is a serious mod pack. Hardened prismarine. Ah. Oh, wait. No, this is... I needed to... We're never gonna know how this is made, chat. We're never gonna know. Solenites. Oh, wasn't this... What, actually good? Solonite. No. Not at all. It's actually worse. No, it isn't worse than my forged... No, that's not forged steel. No. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It is worse. Why would I ever go for this? It's like, this is the big questions, chat. Why would I go for things that are just worse? I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, oh, but Dad, this is just 0.5. Well, the next upgrade we get is this, which is all the way in the end. So it's gonna be a while, and I want to do stuff with this katana. We could also do like other things. You know what? I really want to see what the upgrade to the Murasama is. I just really want to see. Maybe it says it in the Murasama scroll. Let me see. Katana. This is Murasama. No, it does not seem like it at all. Epic. I want to see the war sickles as well, but I have no idea how you make those at all. So there's that. Guild 2, Howling Blade. Oh, this is going to be great. Now, every time I want to find a scroll, I'm going to have to do like the biggest search of my life. Let me see. Is it this? No, it's not this. This is a pickaxe, by the way, if you're wondering. What about a shovel? Diamond shovel. No. What about an axe? No. What tool is this? It's not shears, obviously. It's like war sickles. It doesn't even say war picks, war sickles. I don't understand. It doesn't say. Garbage. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else I can do? And I don't think the answer is yes to that question, so I think I might end it there. Honestly, I'm happy with myself. I am happy with myself. You know, we got 5 redstone. Now we're up to a nice 300, a nice round number. So this has been a good stream, a very productive stream. I did say, it's such an expensive recipe, man. Tetra. It is such an expensive recipe. Because to make it, we need to make a Murasama. Because I'm not using my current one. And then I need to make... I mean, I have the materials, though. That's the thing. I have the materials. Thousand Cold Nights. Sounds so epic as well. I'm such an idiot. This is gonna be the big... Oh! Oh, you can have a Guild 5. Okay, we're making a Guild 5. Why would I not do that? That's Guild 3, Guild 1, Guild 2, and I think I have a Guild 4 there. Any other guilds? No. Let's make a Guild 5. I thought you could only go up to Guild 4, but apparently you're not. You can go higher. Can we get much higher? I'm just a dumbass idiot. Guild 1, we can make these into Guild 2. Now I can find my Guild 2, make it into a Guild 3, get my other Guild 3, make a Guild 4, and now we have a Guild 5. Epic. And I can't even open it. That's a bit of a waste. Indestructible. No, intricate. Never mind. I can read, chat. Don't worry about it. Let's place that over there. Thought processes, chat. They are not my strong suit. Can I make a shield? Oh, wow, I can. Huh, that's epic. Wait. Could I get more armor from a shield? Could I break this game even more? Shields. Plate. I did not know you could do shields. Cooldown damage? What the fuck? 11 damage. Do these have like a super slow attack speed? You can make shields into weapons. That's pretty cool. I gotta say, that is pretty cool. Kite plate. If you can't get extra armor, I honestly don't care very much. That's not armor. Buckler plate. What, is this gonna be, parries? Toughness, cooldown, damage. No. Heater plate. What in the world does this do? Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at, chat. I have no idea. Oh, this does as much as a Weatherite Murasama. That's pretty cool. Which then begs the question, like, what if this 1,000 Cold Nights is better than a Murasama? And then I just waste all my materials on a Murasama. That would be so annoying. Basic grip. I'm just looking if any of these add armor. It doesn't seem like it. So, okay. Well, I've pretty much decided that I'm going to use this katana. The question is it going to be 1,000 Cold Nights? Or is it going to be a Murasama? And I think I'm just going to make the scroll, chat. Because, trust me, Tetra is the thing with the least amount of actual, like, content on YouTube. There is 2 tutorials. Actually, I think there's 3. One of them is for pickaxes, the other one is for the buildings, and that's it. There's nothing for swords. So I can wait all I want. I will never find anything for this. There is no way for me to do research. In which case, I think I should honestly... I can't take these out. I don't see the problem, but okay. Oh, this is so expensive. I'm doing it. Oh god, there goes all my netherite. Oh, frick. Oh, that actually doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a little overreacting. Yeah, I said let's not do important stuff on the stream because nobody's gonna watch it. Yeah, frick that. Frick that. 1,000 Cold Nights. And of course it doesn't say anything in the scroll. No wonder. No. Guys. Guys. Yes. Oh, if I can get the guy to kill his friend. Please, guys. Haha. Yes. Get fricked, idiots. I didn't want to do anything, but you're stupid. I left you alive, and yet here you are, repaying my kindness with ridiculousness. Yes. No, freaking bad omen for me. Get out of here. Okay, 1,000 Cold Nights. Let's place this along with the Murasama. And now, I guess we still have to make a katana. Let's just make a sword. Just see what it does. Can I just find these like, very low Dura swords and just use these, like, from my chests? Probably not. Yeah. It is looking unlikely. Wait. Because I just have these, like, 0 Dura swords, which I don't want to keep. Oh, another thing I realized, chat. This thing considers anvils inventories, and so it's filling up my anvils with garbage. Oh, that's why I can't take them out. Oh my god, unbelievable. And now it's just gonna put it back. Tommy. Or not. Honestly, I don't know. I don't understand how that works. Okay. Now, make... Can I use emeralds? Oh, I can! Can I use platinum? No. Okay, I'm just gonna go really quickly get some materials. This is gonna be the last thing, chat. Okay, let me just get a bit of iron. Man, this dash ability, you don't understand just how useful it was during the construction of this place. It was... Where is it? Where? 1,000 Cold Nights. Why does it not pop up here? Is it not a sword? Is it not a sword? I do not understand. What is this? Is it just not a katana and it just needs a different, like, scroll? Like, you remember how Murasama needs a katana to be made? If this isn't a katana, I think I'm just going to keep using Murasama, but... I mean, it's obviously not a katana. What if I made the Murasama? No, you can't actually do anything. Wow, that is so stupid. Okay, then what is it? It's not an axe. At Tetra. Rending scissors. I still don't know what that does, or how you make these. Oh, you know what? Maybe it says it. Because in the Murasama, if you go and look at the tooltips, yeah, it says Katana Murasama Blade. Tetra Sword. I don't understand. I don't understand. Has to be placed directly on top of the workbench to function. Ah, that's good to know. Does it say the same thing for the Murasama? You would do that. Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. Sounds like something you would do. That makes me worried. I feel like this is gonna get used up. I have a very bad feeling that this... No, I thought that maybe that would work. What if... No. Where is my crafting table, then? Now I just have a stone Murasama. It's actually iron, but it was a stone sword before. Let's see. What I came here for? Ah, crafting table. Crafting table. I just place that over here and then whack it with a hammer. And then I place this scroll on top and then make, or not. Do I need another katana? Or is it just a normal sword? We shall never know, chat. Stone blade. It doesn't pop up. I don't understand. I'm confused. My confusion levels are rising rapidly. I don't get this. Why? Holy frick. How is this even considered a sword? It's so small, bro. That's what she said. I'm so funny. Oh my god. My humoristic endeavors. They never cease. Well, I really don't know how to make this. Apparently it's a sword. I don't know why I'm trying axes. But I'm trying the Murasama. It's not popping up. It is not popping up. I don't get this. I'm confused. I'm confused without my ability to explain what's going on. I'll put this here. Like, here, whatever. It's fine. Take the Murasama. Place it there. I'll take... Oh. There we go. Do these all look like that? No, they don't. Then place the Murasama there. And then take this, not the shells. My confusion is immeasurable, and I don't comprehend what is currently occurring. What? I don't understand. Does it not like the fact that it's a Murasama? Cool. Aha! Got it! Okay. Requires a tier 5 hammer. Now, that's some fancy stuff, although this is a tier 5 hammer, so... There was an attempt at being cool. Okay. It seems that we did actually need this. That's pretty cool. I'll take these. So it is a katana. That is good. That is good, because it means I will probably use it. If it is better than a Murasama. For now, though, I don't want to make this. Chat, I don't want to make this because I'm scared it's going to consume the scroll. And I think there is a point in my fear. And if it consumes this scroll, we're not making another one, chat. That's just too expensive. Sturdy guard. Wait, why does this pop up here? This is not the only sword. Whatever. Okay. I actually haven't checked all these swords, but I don't really care, because Tetra's just better. I'm sorry. It just is. Okay. Well, you know what? I still have some time. Let's start making this mechai. Mechanical fusion anvil. Holy mother of frick. What does this do? Wait. Zyro plays. Will you reply to me? Yo, 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 yo. Reply. Welcome to the stream, late person. I actually don't know what you are. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's just about to end, so you're here at a very good time. Very glad to see you, mate. We're about to end. The reason for that, and the reason for the short stream, is because I almost lost this world. I had to spend 4 hours trying to fix things. But we've just made an epic scroll. This thing, 1,000 Cold Nights, very expensive. Deserves a subscription. Yes, as well as my troubleshooting ability. That also deserves a subscription. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I'm glad to see you here, mate. We're just kind of planning on what we're gonna do tomorrow. And it's gonna be great and cool and epic and stuff. I hope. Maybe it won't be. God knows. Anyway, what did I want to do? Start production on the mechai. Actually, I think I'll probably just leave. I don't want to do too much stuff. Well, there's nobody watching. I mean, there is apparently now Zyro Plays, but I gotta end the stream. It's just my luck, chat. It is just my luck. Okay. Mechai. Oh, we need more spouts. Oh, we're gonna need so many lava buckets for this. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm making it out to be a bigger deal than it actually is. Also, I'm gonna have to do this 4 times. Are you serious? Is it? It is 100% success. Okay, I'm just gonna make this now. The acknowledgement. Sounds very scary and cool and epic. I have replied to this man, but he seems to have left by now. That is the trouble of not having a chat open because you're lazy and don't want to do anything about it. Anyway. Alright. Well, I think that's all. I think that is all. Eye of Ender, and then we need like redstone blocks and stuff. We're just gonna do this tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow is gonna be boss fighting day. I know I've been saying, oh, exploration, gonna be super cool, and I've just not done any sort of exploration anytime I've said that. But it's just that there's so much to do, chat. I don't care about exploration. I would, normally, but there's so many things to do. I want to try and fight that boss. I want to make a Numerosama with, not a Numerosama, but a Cold Knights thing. I just want to do so many things, and none of that has anything to do with exploration. Well, I guess we are going to do a little bit of exploration, because we're going to be finding the boss arena. But, yeah. So we're going to be fighting a Wither tomorrow. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay. Well, I think I'll leave it there. Thanks very much to Zyro Plays for joining the stream when he did. Very cool of him, and epic, and appreciated. Apparently he's left by now. Maybe because I didn't reply to his messages. But anyhow, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow we should stream normal time, I'm hoping. It would be ideal if we could. I mean, if we can't, then that's too bad. But, yeah. I'm going to stream tomorrow. It's going to be a normal length stream, so don't worry about that. And we're going to fight a Wither. We have the Wither Skulls. We actually have 7. I thought we had 6. It's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. Another thing is, I want to see, maybe, do I want to make netherite armor? Not really. If I have to say, not really. Oh, page of skill. I have really been ignoring this. Is there anything that makes your skin tougher against enemies? Yes. Thank you. How do I... Thank you. And then maybe we can do some more no. I mean, attack speed is nice, but I don't think I care very much. How do I only have 4 levels of dense skin? I feel like I've been finding those all the time. Skill. Nah, don't have any. Can I craft these? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Holy frick. Blacksmith? Oh, you can't craft that. Huh. So what does it do? It seems nothing. It just increases my anvil skill. Cool. Oh, you can... Oh my god. That is not a useful waste of a nether star. I'm sorry. That is not it. I would not use a nether star for cowboy. Which I'm guessing just increases the speed at which you mount your horse or something. Nah. Enchantment. This seems pretty good. Magnet? Wait. No, why do I care about that? I already have one. It's pretty stupid. Guardian Battle Axe. Wait, don't I have this? But I had some sort of axe. Oh, Axe of 1,000 Metals. I'm sorry. Because that's not the same thing. Yeah, look at this. Epic. Anyway, I'm going to leave the stream there. Thanks very much for joining. I'll see you guys in the next one. No, I'll just swing my sword because it's more topical. Anyway,